for today's topic being the last rant or ramble topic of the week. Talks about GTA Online, or rather Rockstar Games' new community guidelines. I've already done videos for the previous two other topics. You will find the links in the description below, and these topics follow up from my most recent GTA weekly update and news videos that I upload every Thursday evening. If you wish to check out videos like those every Thursday evening, do leave a like on those videos, subscribe, stay tuned for videos like those every Thursday evening, or you can even go the extra mile and share with your friends or leave a comment on whichever video you may enjoy watching to your heart's content. So on today's topic, Rockstar has released new community guidelines, which honestly, I'm astounded that they've done something like that. But the question that lingers in the back of my head is, following my modders caught videos, if they actually followed up on those videos to finally decide that they have to do change for their services so that everyone gets along, especially that I've been also getting idiot comments, unfortunately, I hate to say, for the majority or the most part. Or if they finally made the community guidelines, so for those who have a brain and wish to sue Rockstar for the lack of securities that we have as players on PC, especially with the lack of securities going as far down to the ability that modders have that they can steal our IP addresses and potentially all our bank information if they wanted. And they just did this as a step forward for legal action to say, but hey, we have this to defend us that we can use in court, that if they try to sue us, guess what? We actually show here on this paper that we do care about the players. Regardless though, here are the new community guidelines that Rockstar has released, which I hope they take action and actually take serious, because otherwise it's just to look good on face and run away. All the links of the information I found will be put in the description below as well. So now let's get right into the fact that, first of all, Rockstar has recently released a Newswire stating, of course, the new GTA weekly update, which, don't get me wrong, out of this entire year alone, this week has probably got to be the best week Rockstar has ever done, and I wish to hope that Rockstar keeps their standards up there, not that they finally realize that they should raise the bar for those who are still playing GTA Online and enjoying the game as much as it's still going to last. At least before GTA 6 releases, and in that Newswire, they state that they are improving text and voice chat, where they are taking the next couple of steps to reduce instances of text chat spam and abuse in GTA sessions on PC. And we've also recently updated voice chat settings across all platforms, which now defaults to off for all players. So you won't have some 12-year-old being caught in the background with his mic open, I don't know, having mama scream that he took her money from the bank account just to buy GTA Plus or something. So yeah, it's defaults to off now. Anyways, to turn voice chat on, you need to head to options, then settings, then voice chat, and click the voice chat enable setting to on. Especially if you wish to prank your 12-year-old brother to have mom scream at him saying, "Why'd you take money from my bank account?" and slap him with a chancla or something. Anyways, our new proactive voice chat moderation system also goes live today on all GTA Online platforms, enabling us to automatically identify and take action against any players found to be in violation of our community guidelines. You can read more about our voice chat moderation here. That's literally all that it is. They asked 3 questions. What is happening? And how's my privacy being protected? And is friendly trash talk allowed? Now, of all these 3 questions, the biggest one is the last one, where Rockstar states, while there is no place in our community for player-to-player harassment, we do allow friendly, competitive talk. Our moderation is tuned to the existing Rockstar Games Code of Conduct and takes into consideration controversial and other context. I really won't go much into detail about this, so it's really self-explanatory, and really the only thing that most of us should really worry about is if someone is either going to cross the boundaries of saying, "Bro, you're so trash, just uninstall the game," which I would most definitely think that would be crossing the line in this new voice chat moderation thing, but there may be some other players who are just, you know, gonna die and be like, go fuck your mother, GG, and I don't know, hopefully that's not gonna be taken out of context and Rockstar says that the person actually wants to, you know, do something. That would be so ridiculous. Imagine just being funny like that and then getting banned. Anyways, But Rockstar also states this: new community guidelines, that they've published a new set of community guidelines that day to help ensure a positive gaming experience for everyone. These guidelines, together with our TOS, outline the guiding principles for the types of behaviors and actions we encourage and those we do not allow inside our games. These will be updated periodically to reflect any ongoing changes. So when you click on that link to reveal the new community guidelines, you are, of course, faced with this image where Rockstar is trying to emphasize that the players should obviously have some genuine common decency and therefore have a brain and realize that gaming is just a way to have fun. So if you ever lose in the game or win in the game, just be nice, say sorry that I spoke shit about you, and GG, let's move on, let's be friends, blah blah blah. Something that people definitely don't like doing on the game, unfortunately, at least for the most part. Unlike me, I try to be friends with everyone, and then I have some asshole that starts shit talking or something. Yeah, whatever. I hope Rockstar takes action on that, please. In which Rockstar states boldly at the beginning: community guidelines. We have an incredibly vibrant Rockstar Games community. Every day, millions of players across the globe are working their way up the criminal ladder in GTA Online or living the life of an outlaw or a dead online. While these fictional worlds are filled with possibilities, maintaining a foundation of fair play, respect, and player safety for everyone is our bullshit highest priority. Your highest priority is how much money you can make on a single day from microtransactions alone. Don't bullshit me and say that player safety is your highest priority. If you really care about player safety, why do modders still exist in GTA Online? And how could modders still be able to steal our IP addresses on PC ports of GTA Online? Why would you bullshit us, Rockstar? Anyways, that's just coming from a veteran player, don't mind me. Moving on, to ensure a positive gaming experience, including a welcoming every time I laugh, I swear it's because I'm reading bullshit. To ensure a positive gaming experience, including a welcoming, fun, and fair environment for our community. Let's take this more seriously, I'm sorry. We encourage everyone to follow these basic guiding principles and to adhere to our community guidelines. Additionally, these guidelines outline what behavior and actions we do not allow, as more fully detailed in our terms of service. I am definitely not gonna go through that, I like to say, because I'm gonna be here till tomorrow morning. It's a long list of TOS and absolute nonsense, and will be updated periodically to reflect any ongoing changes to the player experience. If you observe players not acting in accordance with our community guidelines, we strongly encourage you to report this behavior using the options available on our website. And I'm just going to leave it at that, because the in-game reporting tools, I hope, has been updated, but as far as I'm concerned, it actually got recently updated. So if you really want to risk it for a biscuit, go ahead, use in-game reporting tools for whatever you may please, however way you may wish. But as far as I'm concerned, use both ways, or especially the website tools, because honestly, reporting through in-game features is just I don't trust it. After many experiences of trying to use it, it's not trustworthy, for my opinion at least. If you wish to go ahead, do it, but I'm not stopping you, but I'm just letting you know if it doesn't work, thank me. They state boldly right after that: fair play. Playing fairly is integral to an enjoyable experience for everyone. Thanks for finally realizing that, Rockstar. It took you only 10 years. Cheating is disruptive and counter to the spirit of friendly competition at the heart of our online games, while griefing can ruin the fun by creating a negative environment for one or more players. Yeah. They've already created a negative environment. Now they're just spreading their negativity by just ruining everyone else's time. Just because they have brain damage, and they think it's because of that person they have brain damage. So anyways, moving on. Both behaviors can lead to the loss of player privileges, and we define these behaviors as follows: cheating. So they boldly say cheating, but if you're a modder, you're still allowed, because modding is not literally written as cheating, it's just modding. So you're either being a Rockstar moderator, or you're moderating a session until you go too far and then you get banned, or you're just a modder in general, and Rockstar just doesn't care, because they literally just don't care. So regardless, I don't know if this is actually going to be just a play on words for Rockstar to actually say they care about us finally, but in the end, I don't think they're going to take care of the modding situation, even beyond this update. Gaining an unfair advantage by using cheats, exploits, hacks, or other third-party software. It's still a play on words. I don't believe that they will actually give any more care to players' safety and security on PC, especially for GTA Online, than they already have for the past 10 years combined. They also stayed griefing. Now this is the big one, because I'm like, what the heck? They are actually gonna take care of griefing? Yeah, my quick note I want to bring on that, yeah, for the past 10 years there have been griefers who just follow up to players, blow their cargo up, and they literally stare at them like a hawk, waiting to make that extra $2,000 just for destroying their goods. Great. But they state, intentionally annoying another player. Intentionally. Like you're actually like going after that person like you despise them because, oh, you're that person that I found on YouTube. Oh, you're that person that I just feel like messing around with you. I'm gonna follow you and you only. Or interfering with their experience and progress by using the game in unintended ways. Example given: spawn killing, stream sniping, driving the wrong way in a race with the intention to disrupt. Now, of course, counter to contradiction of what many people might think because of the notifications that they get spammed when they go online. They even when they try playing races, they go the other way to intentionally start like driving in people's faces for the intent to like ruin their position and ruin their race time, in which I believe that on its own, the race part rather on its own, is definitely a good step forward to report them for griefing, and if they get caught and Rockstar does action, great, I'm glad with that. But then there's the border between griefing, and griefing, where there's players who of course grief with the intention against someone to ruin their experience, that I'm hopefully going to assure myself that Rockstar is going to actually take care of that, in the hopes that they're actually going to, you know, take care of it and actually get rid of that kind of griefers. But then there's other griefers who are just in the session with an Oppressor Mark II thinking they're the best player in the game because they bought like $100,000 worth of shark cards just to buy an Oppressor Mark II, just to boost their research to be able to unlock the missiles, and they're just endlessly flying around the session, griefing players' cargo, saying, "Look at me, I'm the best GTA Online player because I have Mark II Oppressor." Yeah, that kind of thing, I don't know, but if they're just going around the entire session just blowing up everyone's cargo, I don't know if that's going to be bannable or like punishable to Rockstar's eyes, because in the end Rockstar kind of allows griefing with these notifications saying, oh look, you know, this person is delivering nightclub goods, blow them up to receive cash or RP. But then I'm thinking to myself, the third kind of griefing, where they're just going to get rid of griefing slowly, potentially as nearest as possible, as fast as possible, because anyways GTA Online has been out for already over 10 years, and all that potential and time that players had back then to grief may be over, but it still might be fluctuant. So I don't know if Rockstar is still going to kind of allow it, or if they're going to just cut down on it completely. But regardless of scenario, if someone's using the intention to just ruin their experience, I would hope that's the main reason that Rockstar will use in the backup of their new community guidelines, in the hopes that if someone would actually intentionally annoy a player and destroy their cargo and ruin their experience, that might be punishable automatically. And depending on any scenario, whether the player is just doing it in a free lobby against anyone who's delivering cargo, then that might depend. But we'll see. To me though, it might seem like the older days of being able to be a brain dead, mindless, you know, lowest IQ of all mankind might just, you know, be in the past now. We'll see though. And then it comes to respect. Or yay, Rockstar's actually taking care of respect in their game. But then I'm thinking to myself in the background, oh yeah, that's true, Rockstar doesn't own YouTube. So I would hope YouTube kind of catches up, because I'm starting to see a bunch of disrespect, harassment, bullying, threats, and whatnot, even on the comment section of my videos, and I don't think that's even reportable to Rockstar support, because what are you gonna do? Oh yeah, just contact YouTube, but what's YouTube gonna do? Fuck all nothing. They're just trying to find a new way after freaking Sniper Wolf got freaking rated by everyone known to mankind because she did one of the worst crimes known in existence of basically doxing someone that is actually I'm not going to speak against, but YouTube wants to support her, and because everyone's against her, YouTube's now trying to find a way to rip people off, blah blah blah. So I can't wait till YouTube actually does something like this on their platform. Regardless, though, I don't care. Let the haters be haters. I'm just gonna get rid of them one by the other. What's the worst that can happen? Respect! Be respectful. Even criminals have a code of honor, right? Mentoring newer players, obviously me. Assisting other players with tasks like heist preps and side missions, definitely me. Or simply being mindful of your microphone's background noise, not me because I don't have my microphone turned on. Are all examples of ways to facilitate goodwill and promote positivity for all players in the session. Pay it forward, and you may find other players stepping in to help when you least expect it. I wish I could expect it, but all I do is just give my services and don't get anything in return. I'm still used to playing solo in this game for like how long now? We do not allow P2P harassment, bullying, threats, or attacks against a player's identity, including but not limited to harassment, bullying, and threats, harassing or targeting others, including through humiliation, intimidation, or stalking. Yay, we're gonna finally have no session stalkers anymore in the game. Oh, thank you, Rockstar. Identity-based hate and discrimination, glorification or promotion of hate groups or their ideologies, or attacking someone due to their protected characteristics, including race or ethnicity, gender, gender identity or gender expression, sexual orientation, disability status, national origin, age, religion, familial status, and definitely veteran status. How dare you disrespect a veteran of your country? That is like the bottomest bottom of the pit of absolute brain deadism. How dare you? Continuing on, extreme violent content and gore, sharing images and real-world depictions of graphic content, gore, or animal abuse. How could you share images like that on Rockstar chat? It's not what the hell? You can share images in the text chat? Where? How does that work? Well, thanks for adding it regardless. I mean, pointless, but thanks, I guess. If it ever does happen. I don't know. What? Maybe GTA Online, you share an image through the game. You just, I don't know, take a photo of, like, I don't know, some deer on PlayStation 5 that you shot, like, directly through the chest. And you just go, like, hey, look, bro, I just found this deer. I shot him through a heart. Look, I'll take a picture. Ew, I don't like that. I report you. What, you can't perform animal, I don't know, GTA stuff? What the fuck? Regardless, they also say adult nudity and sexual activity, sharing explicit sexual images, or using our platform to solicit sexual activity or seek sexual gratification. Yeah, you cannot e-date on GTA Online anymore. Woo, finally. What's the point of that? But whatever. Thanks, I guess. Yeah, Rockstar has made a community guidelines for respect. They finally go on into safety. Ensuring a safe online experience for all players is paramount. Ha! Since when did you care about our safety, Rockstar? Just now? But you're probably still not going to care because our IP addresses are still going to be stolen by these modders. Thanks, Rockstar. Moving on. We do not tolerate player behavior that can cause any degree of harm to other players or that promotes real-world illegal activity, including but not limited to violent extremism, glorification, or promotion of real-world terrorist, extremist, or criminal organizations and their ideologies. Nice. Suicide and self-harm. Promotion of real-world suicide or self-harm. Oh, I definitely see that every day in a public session. It's disturbing. You will not be surprised how many times I go into a public session and I see people saying kill yourself or whatnot. That's disturbing, even for me to repeat. And I'm not the one even saying it from my heart. And it hurts me even, because I'm just a nice person overall. I'm too respectful. Of course it's gonna hurt. I feel the pain just for saying it. I'm not even being told. Actually, I was told that myself. But I just told the person, oh, thanks for motivating me not to. Moving on. Illegal and regulated activities, discussing or enabling the real-world purchase and sale of weapons, drugs, or other controlled substances. Personally identifiable information. Sharing other players' personal information such as contact information. Here, this is how you reach the person through social club. Their name is King Vector 11. Oh, you're sharing information, you're banned. But it says social club. What the hell? Minor safety obviously should be important. Thank you for caring about the children. Our 12-year-olds paying for microtransactions, stealing from their parents' bank accounts, Rockstar. Yep, protect the minors who are definitely making you the most money. But regardless, it should still be a common thing for most video games that are definitely age restricted, but the parents still allow them with their consent of just saying, go ahead, we don't care about you, just, you know, don't end up doing this IRL. They end up doing it anyways when they grow up to like 15 years later. So yeah, minor safety. Behavior that may endanger or exploit minors, including sharing or discussing child sexual abuse material or predatory behavior. Who the fuck does that? Ha! You are disturbing. Go absolute. Just don't even. Disturbing. Why would you do that on GTA Online? Sure, GTA Online is a game full of violence, sex, drugs, and whatnot, but why would you? Moving on, because that is disturbing beyond disturbing. Spam and scams. Yeah, finally, Rockstar's going to get rid of the spamming and text chats, disrupting or misleading others to drive inappropriate or fraudulent engagement, including through repeat messaging or deceptive practices. We also do not tolerate abuse, inappropriate behavior, or threats against our community or team members of Rockstar Games. Oh yeah, protect yourselves, guys, but don't care about the players on GTA. Is this really a thing of what not to do when you are in front of Rockstar support? Because as long as Rockstar is not involved, you guys can freely trash talk and kill each other and threaten each other as much as you so please until they report you. Then Rockstar's like, we have to do our job with these non-Rockstar employee members who are just playing their game, trying to not have fun. They're trying to have fun. That's illegal. Yep, definitely. And finally, moving on, consequences. The last thing I would definitely like to go through in this part of the video. If a player violates our community guidelines, we reserve the right to take action against that account. The type of action will depend on the case, the severity, and the frequency of violations we find on the account. If appropriate, these violations will be reported to law enforcement. Oh, tabarnak. We cannot rob a bank too many times, guys. We're gonna be reported to the police by Rockstar Games. Be careful. Don't rob KO Perigo too much. You're going to be... Wow. Rockstar... In the hopes that Rockstar isn't gonna be Rockstar Games any more than they already are currently, that they're gonna be better than who they are, this, I hope, will be true, first of all. And second of all, thank you, Rockstar, for finally caring about your player base. After 10 fucking years. Players who are found to violate our community guidelines may see additional enforcement actions taken against their account, including feature suspensions and account suspensions and bans. Feature suspensions and account suspensions or bans. They want to separate feature suspensions from account suspensions, where if your account gets suspended, you get suspended for 30 days. But feature suspensions, like, they're going to prevent you from using text or voice chat for like a limited time, possibly 30 days. They're going to probably prevent you from going on GTA Online. That's still a account suspension, I guess. But I guess certain activities in GTA Online, maybe robberies or stuff, if you do it too much, like if you exploit too much or something, I guess you're not be able to do the heist anymore for like 30 days. That's a really long cooldown, Jesus Christ. Okay, these guidelines apply to all aspects of our online game experiences, including voice and text communication or any community-related content. Are you talking about what's within the boundaries of Social Club and Rockstar services? Or are you talking about those creating content who are, you know, creating content being part of the GTA Online community on YouTube? Because if that's the case, I've got a whole list of reports to send to you, Rockstar, if you care. Yeah, unfortunately so, but whatever. It's just the brain deads that are going on and trying to snort drugs. It's nothing I have control over. Let them continue shitting bricks on their own face and thinking I did it or something, whatever. Let them do what they want to do. They're just not welcome. And they also state, we strongly encourage players to report any prohibited or inappropriate behavior and to continue to help keep our games safe. So how do we report these with your websites? Do we just... Yeah, true. There's a website you can report a player and then that's it. They'll take action, but can you just contact someone on Rockstar support for that? Yeah, they're gonna be like, okay, well, before you send your report, please send us information of your DX diagram as info32 and we can help investigate your issue further. Why do you need my DX diag file for me to report someone calling me the N-word? Even though I'm actually not black, but it's still pretty offensive regardless, especially if used in inappropriate context. Regardless, I hope Rockstar takes care of that as well, because that's definitely disturbing to think about. If you need to make a report, please use the in-game reporting tools or the options of in-game tools or the options available on our website. We build our experience to be enjoyed by as many of our community members as possible. By maintaining a foundation of fair play, player safety, and respect, you will provide yourself and others the opportunity to experience these living worlds and grow the community in a fun and friendly environment. I'm trying to grow many communities all together under one roof, and especially from the GTA Online side, I've been getting people who are trying to freaking hate me because I'm not sharing personal details leaked from Rockstar's HQ on when's GTA 6 being released and what's the current situation or status of the development of GTA 6. How am I supposed to know that? I don't steal or hack information. Let the clickbaiters do that shit. I'm just giving you the information based on what's being revealed legally. That's it. So yes, simply in Rockstar's words, they would like you to say sorry and be nice. Yes, children, you have to behave, otherwise you will be slapped on the wrist by a chancla and you will be sent to Jesus. And then your account's gonna get suspended or banned. Anyways, that's really all the new community guidelines. I hope Rockstar actually will follow up on their own community guidelines, and I hope that they're actually going to start caring about, well, their player base with these community guidelines, because so far from what I'm seeing, it's such a free, open, unfiltered shitfest where you can just literally speak about your opinion on GTA 6 even though it hasn't released yet, and someone's gonna start shitting on you, whoever it may be. It's gonna be like, dude, you're such a dumbass, you think you know so much about GTA 6, but then guess what, there's someone named Jason, whoever the fuck, he thinks he knows more about GTA 6, and everyone's like, oh yeah, bro, this guy's speaking about GTA 6. He knows, man. Just because he was able to predict when the first trailer was gonna release. Even though it already released, he just spoke about it. Everyone didn't know about it until finally it actually came out earlier by Rockstar than it should be. And everyone's like, bro, this guy said it, he's the best. Bro, like, no. Just, no. That's all I really want to rant about in this video, but regardless, it's more of a ramble because in the hopes that it would be a ramble video, due to the fact that it is new community guidelines, I would hope that Rockstar actually follows up on their community guidelines and that, well, their game actually becomes, that community rather, becomes a more safe environment for literally everyone. Not just myself, but for everyone else involved. On the behalf of my speaking, I hope this word will spread across, but regardless though, that's really all I want to share with you guys, and I really hope that there's gonna be some new feature between Rockstar and YouTube with this to be like, yeah, if someone's making YouTube content just to, you know, make content and someone shows up on our comment section just to speak trash talk about them, I don't know, it's not comforting. Okay, it's like, I don't care, I'm just gonna block them from my channel. I don't accept haters, but it's just the community that's just trash talking each other here left and right. Oh yeah, I'm on YouTube, Rockstar's not gonna touch me, but if you really want to do something, come meet me on GTA. I'm gonna mess and fuck up your life and blah blah blah. And then what's the point of joining up with it? You can't live with them. You don't join them. Just ignore them. That's all I'd say. That's all I want to really rant about in this Rambles video now, but that's really all that's featured on, well, the recent Newswire. I will show you all the proof of what Rockstar has stated in the description below of all the Newswires that I've looked through. If you even want to look through their legal terms of services, I'll even put a link of that as well. And beyond that, if you also want to check out my Twitch, which I do not stream occasionally, on a frequent basis, but in case I do and you want to take interest in that, feel free. I'll show you the link in the description as well. That's all I want to say for this video. Thank you for watching up until this very end, where I explained my opinion and my rambling on the new community guidelines. And of course, thank you for watching. This is going to be the last rant or ramble topic for the week until this upcoming Thursday's weekly updates and news content that I do every Thursday evening for GTA Online related weekly updates or the GTA news of the past week for those who may need or wants to know about anything that's going to interest them in GTA related news in the GTA world. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.